I told him he was my backup husband.
Tag in, buddy.
Those were the last words I ever said to my wife at our 5th anniversary party, a party she insisted on throwing even though our marriage had been dragging itself through mud for months. She claimed it would help us reconnect with old friends. I should have noticed the way she stressed the word old. Should have looked more closely at that guest list. Should have trusted the sinking feeling in my gut instead of brushing it off as stress. About 30 people came, all packed into our backyard, nothing extravagant. Just loud music, cheap beer, and too many people pretending to enjoy potato salad. I was at the grill, flipping burgers and trying to stay in host mode when I saw him. Derek, her college ex. 2 years of history between them. One messy breakup, and the kind of unresolved energy you pretend doesn't exist but always feel in the room. I hadn't seen him in years. Sure, they were Facebook friends likes, birthday comments, occasional nostalgia, but showing up to our anniversary party, that was a different level. When I asked her what he was doing here, she shrugged, said one of her friends invited him. Said it like it didn't matter. The first hour went surprisingly smooth. People ate, drank, mingled. I loosened up. For a minute, I even let myself believe the night might turn out okay. Then Ashley, loud, dramatic, fueled by 3 margaritas, decided to open her mouth. She stood with my wife and a small cluster of friends near the patio table. I was maybe 15 feet away, reaching into the cooler for another beer, when Ashley practically screamed it. "Girl, you're brilliant! Having a backup husband right here at your own party. If he messes up, you're all set." The laughter that followed wasn't the awkward kind, wasn't the, "oh, that's inappropriate" kind. It was real, loud, genuine, and my wife? She laughed the loudest. Not a strained laugh, not a horrified laugh. A delighted one, the kind you give someone you feel something for. I looked over just as Derek smirked, basking in the attention like he belonged there. Like he'd already been invited into something sacred. Then my wife saw me watching. For a split second, just one, her smile faltered. Her eyes flashed something resembling guilt or panic. Then it was gone, replaced by that casual mask she'd been wearing all night. I walked over, calm, steady. The laughter died instantly. The way conversations shut off told me everything I needed to know. The room had been talking about me long before ID approached. "Pretty smart planning," I said lightly. I even smiled. Her shoulders relaxed. She thought I was playing along. Everyone else did too. Derek stood there like a man moments away from collecting a prize. "It's good strategy," I added. "Why not have a contingency plan, right?" I reached into my pocket. My ring felt heavier than it ever had in 5 years of marriage. It took me 2 seconds just to slide it off. The yard went dead silent. Even the music cut out. 30 people stood frozen, staring at me like they were watching a movie and the plot twist finally hit. I stepped up to Derek, held the ring out, and dropped it into his open palm. "Tag in, buddy." "She's all yours now." His smirk vanished. My wife's face went white. A few gasps scattered through the crowd like breaking glass. "You wanted a backup?" I said, loud enough for everyone to hear. "Congratulations, he's your main guy now." I'm done. I didn't wait for her to speak. I didn't want excuses or tears or whatever performance she had prepared. I walked through my own house like a guest, grabbed my truck keys, and left. The strange part? I wasn't angry. I felt clear. 5 years of fog lifted in one moment of brutal honesty. Behind me, I heard the party fall apart, doors slamming, people scattering, awkward murmurs filling the air. My phone buzzed nonstop on the way to my brother's place. I ignored every call. My brother didn't even ask what happened. He saw the look on my face and simply said, "Beer's in the fridge." That's the thing about someone who lived through heartbreak. They know when to ask and when to just hand you a drink. I slept like garbage that night. Not from sadness, just from replaying the moment over and over. Her laughing, him smirking. That stupid joke her friends planned like it was a fun prank instead of a humiliation. Because that's what it was. Not just a joke, a disrespectful, calculated test of boundaries. And she'd laughed.